here. Folks, that's one brave girl right there.
I'm a little...
I would never be able to do that, Stephanie. Never in 100 years could I ever do that.
They're a little mad.
Yeah, they look mad.
Hello.
Hi. Okay, so we are going to attempt to move this cluster of beehives behind us here with Lester's help. We live right next to Lester. He's our family and our neighbor, and sometimes you may see my goats wander over to his side of the yard, but like Pops, I also keep bees. I'm a beekeeper with my husband's help. So we're going to attempt to do something so dumb.
We're gonna use a tractor.
At your suggestion.
My plan is to take Lester's tractor with the forks on it, slide it underneath the entire bench type thing that they're sitting on, lift it up.
I feel like this is why men die before women do. Because of these ideas.
No, this is greatness.
No.
In the making.
Here are the 3 hives that need to move. As you can see, we have to wait for all of them to go inside. And another fun obstacle is going to be fitting a tractor between these 2 live oaks with the forks, coming in from behind, lifting them all up, and then slowly and gingerly, that's a word, moving them all the way over there.
But the problem right now is that the bees in this hive are not very friendly. Stephanie was saying that all has to do with the queen. If you get a wild queen, did you say wild queen, Steph, or an erratic queen?
Not very happy.
She's just not very nice. She's just not a happy queen.
The aggression of the queen.
And she determines how aggressive the hive is. And so this is our worry right here. And so we don't want to take it apart because Bud said the bees will be just like a mask over your face. Even with a bee suit, they just get really mean. So we're trying to move them all 3 at the same time. And it's going to be a challenge. All right, so what we've compromised on is we're going to go ahead and move the 2 small ones first without trying to move the entire thing, because that's just going to be too chaotic, and that's just going to put all 3 at risk. So we're going to move the 2 smaller ones that we can actually put on by hand here onto the pallet, and I'll use my tractor to move them down. Oh, and here's all the experts. Well, we already know Stephanie's the expert. There's Dad. That's who we really needed here. And then once we get those reset up over there, we're going to come back, and this is going to be the scary one, because that's the one where all the mean bees are at. I'm going to put the tractor as close as I can, and then everyone who will volunteer to get close enough to do this is going to just kind of lift this thing off. And they say it weighs about 300 pounds. It's not going to be light. All right, so we have the setup now, and it's getting pretty late. So this is where we're going to bring the 3 other hives. I'll tell y'all right now, I'm not a bee guy. My dad likes doing this, and Stephanie likes doing this kind of stuff. But that's not what Lester does. And I get it, you know, Stephanie and my dad are really good. Not only do they, you know, collect and do things with the honey, but Stephanie will tell you straight up, she's doing this to do her part to save the world. My dad does a lot of this to help do his part to save the world. Nothing against that. It's just, I'm trying to find other ways. There. I like to find a safer way to do my part to save the world. How do I look, babe?
You look great.
I think I feel pretty safe. I'm all layered up. I got my overalls and a hoodie along with the bee suit. As you can see, this thing is about, well, that's how far it is from my face. So even if those bees go all around me, they can't sting me. I have to put some gloves on my hands and I'll put on my boots. Besides that though, I think I'm going off to get bees, babe. All right, so obviously we did not do our nighttime bee operation. It was a change of plans. The bees never actually went inside like we hoped they would. So we're having to do this operation by day, which it's good because we can see what we're doing. But it's also bad because we can see what we're doing. And that means we can see these bees coming at us. At night, we probably wouldn't know what's going on. But by day, I'm afraid of how I can't even imagine what's about to happen here, LD. All right, so we're just gonna lift the bees. Stephanie's gonna put a wet sheet over the top, so whatever bees are there will stay inside. At least inside the wet sheet. And Buddy and I are going to lift the beehive off of there onto here. So if you don't already know from my dad's videos, the smoke makes a little bit of a calming effect. All right, here.
No,
It's already videoing.
All right, easy. They're hanging off the bottom, so. All right. Slow and steady.
All right, going forward.
Is he really drinking something? Really? Lester, you cannot drink.
Here it comes. All right, I'm making my turn now, Steph. You know, I used to call people like Stephanie and Buddy like hippies. I don't think it's a bad term. It's not negative. It's just folks who enjoy this kind of stuff, because I don't. And I'm not a hippie. You know, Buddy makes his own beer. Stephanie does all this homesteading stuff with the bees, and she does stuff with goat milk. Makes soaps and stuff. I was kidding, is he serious? There's LA. There's the future. Way over there on the pole where I'm watching from the distance. I'm going real slow. I think that the sheet over the top was a good idea Stephanie had. I know that there's still a lot of bees flying around, but there's not near as many as what would have been had we not put that sheet over the top. All right, so here's the other hives over here. We're going to spin it around. As you can see, Mother Nature is letting us know that we're messing with Mother Nature. That was dumb. Mother Nature is letting us know that we're messing with Mother Nature. That made no sense at all. Lower it down. Did it stay? Backing up. Uh-oh. Stephanie here. Folks, that's one brave girl right there.
I'm a little.
I would never be able to do that, Stephanie. Never in 100 years could I ever do that.
They're
That's
a little
brave
mad.
stuff. Yeah, they look mad. We on Buddy?
Yeah, he's trying to walk it off.
Oh, he's walking it off. Buddy had to walk it off. No, Buddy's driving it off. Buddy's gone. All right, so we removed the sheet, and now they can all come back home. I'm gonna flip it around. Okay, bye, Steph. And as y'all can see, there's a few angry bees on me as well, but I didn't get stung. Knock on wood. And so we did it. We did it. Folks, I will never, ever, ever be a bee man. I respect the fact that Stephanie and Buddy are doing their part, you know, for the world foods. Bees obviously are a huge part of that, but it takes a special person, and I'm not that special.